Hey guys, welcome to another commentary on Magic Online by yours truly. Today I'm going to be playing a multiplayer game, a two-headed giant format. So here's my guy. Um, my character's name is Proximus, he's a dragon. And two-headed giant is basically a 2 versus 2 game. I'm using one of my new decks, so let's see how this works out. Okay, this is my partner. His name is Jake Nato, I think, and he's using some sort of white and black deck. And I'm using my deck, which has dual lands. It's using 4 colors, so it's using black, green, white, and blue. So it's a pretty versatile deck. Start out with a pretty decent hand. These are my opponents, Nas Nas and Superhero something. He puts out a Sensei's Divining Top. It's a pretty good card. I'm gonna put out my dual lands. Okay. My partner plays this Blood Scrivener guy. Not too familiar with him. Okay, putting out my dual lands. Ghost Quarter. Okay, he puts out his Grinning Ignis. Not too familiar with what this creature does either. Haven't really seen him a lot. I'm gonna put out my fetch land, my Polluted Delta, which means I get a dual land for my deck. Looks like he used an Archive Trap, so it means if I search my library, then he gets to put the top 13 cards of my deck into my graveyard for free. So I just got milled for 13 cards. Then I tried to put out a counterbalance, but he returned it to my hand with Echoing Truth. So counterbalance means it's an enchantment, and whenever the opponent plays a spell, then I had to reveal the top card of my deck, and if it's the same mana cost as that card, then it gets countered for free basically, and not a lot of people like that. It's a good card though. But yeah, let's see what he's gonna do. He's got this Grinning Ignis guy. Okay, he uses his Divining Top. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, he plays some rituals to add mana, and then he plays an enchantment. All creatures have haste. Okay, so basically he replayed a bunch of his guys because he adds it to his storm count. So this card has storm, which means it gets copied every time he plays a spell that turn. So he played a bunch of spells. And I tried to destroy that enchantment that gives those guys haste, but his partner helped him out, return it to his hand, and he replays it. And looks like he made 14 tokens off of that storm count. So we were taking 14 damage. So yeah, we had to find some way to get rid of those tokens. I think we do have a way though, because I have this card in my hand called Maelstrom Pulse, which means it destroys that anything basically that has the same name and that's not a land. So all tokens have the same name. So I'm going to use my Maelstrom Pulse and kill those. So those tokens are gone. Good thing I had that card. Okay, so he puts out a Demir Cutpurse. Wasn't expecting this because that's haste. Whenever it deals damage to a player, that player discards a card and he draws a card, so that means I have to discard a card and he gets to draw a card off of that. So I need to find some way of dealing with that. See what his partner does now. Okay, he plays that guy again. Okay, my partner is going to block with a skeleton. Okay, what's my partner going to do now? Okay, he plays Vampire Nighthawk, which I also have. It's a pretty good creature. And then he puts an enchantment on it, which gives it protection from multicolored. Okay. And I'm gonna play my Knight of the Reliquary, which is a 7/7. Because it gets +1/+1 for each land card in my graveyard. And since this guy milled me for 13 cards, I have a whole bunch of land cards in my graveyard. So therefore my Knight of the Reliquary is a 7/7. So that was a pretty good play. Yeah, I was hoping that he wouldn't attack me with that. Okay, so you played a Shapeshifter, which basically copied this guy, but then I killed it with my Abrupt Decay. But I still is being attacked by this guy, so I still have to discard a card. So I killed one of the copies, but now I have to deal with the original. Okay, that guy didn't do anything. Okay, what's my partner gonna do? Okay, he played this spell that means, basically means Nas has to discard like 5 cards at random, so that was good. Now on my turn, I have this card that says, it's a creature that says when it comes into the battlefield, I gain control of any creature. So I'm gonna play that and try to get control of his discarding guy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to control him, and then I'm gonna attack him for a bunch of damage. Huh. Good thing we had that discard. Looks like he had a damnation in his graveyard. Okay, he's playing Seething Song, then he plays a card which deals 2 damage to each creature. So basically killed everyone except for my knight. Just fine. I mean, my knight's a 7/7, so okay, his card got countered. That's fine. I think my 7/7 can take care of it. Okay, I play my Jace, the Mind Sculptor, and this card has 4 abilities. I use the first one to look at his card, the top card of his deck. Then I attacked him for 7, so they're at 4 now. I think this game shouldn't be too long to wrap up now. We're at 19, they're at 4. Okay, plays that guy again. Some reason attacks us. Should have actually left it to block, I think. Okay. Don't know what my partner is really doing here. Okay, he removed a card from his hand, which is good. Okay, well this is pretty easy. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Jace's second ability to do a free brainstorm, draw 3 cards, put 2 on top of my deck, and then I'm gonna finish things off here. Okay, there we go. So basically what happened is I drew a Scavenging Ooze, and I got to remove a bunch of cards from people's graveyards, got pumped it up, and it's a 4/4, and it has haste because it's enchantment, and then yeah, they were only at 4 life, and he only had 1 blocker. So good game. Thanks for watching.